What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Griftlands Daily Challenges where we don't lose anymore, alright? Was that 3 wins in a row? Probably 2. We're playing as Sal, not afraid, alright? We're gonna keep this streak going. What do we do? What are they making us do today? No mulligan drafting. We got a pet to start with. Drafts are punished. Can't skip card drafts. I'm not afraid. Doesn't mean anything to me. We play on medium. We ignore the feats. So what won us last time? Bleed and defense. What are we gonna do this time? Bleed and defense. Get these out of here. I only play bleed cards and defense cards. Perfect. We accept this pack. Now, get this all out of here. Give me 5 new cards. Get these out of here. I need cards. Improvise, that's fine. Healing, perfect. We have our sustainability. Now, starting a combo, start a combo, gain power, no thank you. Alright, we can play a little bit faster because we know victory comes easy. Victory comes easy. No one's getting hit this turn, put the hurt on him. Now, do we want to do 10 damage here? Or, yeah, we want to do 10 damage here. And then apply bleed for the future. Alright. Alright, now he's hitting us for 13. That's a 13. That's a big stinky. Alright. Can we do anything to prevent that? Well, we can improvise a card from our discard. Okay, hold on. There's moves here. Maybe we should have improvised the impair. Because that reduces the damage he does. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. But I do know it's gonna make him bleed a little bit more. We only took 4 damage. Not a big deal. What is a big deal is your power keeps scaling. So, let's see. Improvise an attack from your draw pile. What attacks could we draw? Gash would be nice. Gash would be the nicest one to get because you do have bleed on you already. So let's go ahead and do that. We didn't get Gash, but we did get another bleed card. So we definitely put that on you. And then discard a card, gain 5. Seems okay to me. Now your power is decreasing, you're gonna buff yourself, which means this is the turn that we go off on you. Alright, plenty of bleed. He's got wound for the future, he's impaired for only 1 turn. Once the impaired card gets upgraded, it'll be a huge boon to our survivability. What's going on here? You're countering for 4, and you're going to hit us twice. Well, if we're going to hit you, we want it to be 1 good hit. This looks like 1 good hit to me. So, you're going to hit us for 4. But impairing means that these will do 2 damage less each, so it cancels out. It's worth it. You're also going to be wounded. And take the obvious damage. Now, this didn't round down like I thought it would. 33%? 33% of 6 is 2, right? These should be 4 each. But I'll just assume that my math was wrong here. Maybe it's because we have a wound on. The wound makes the math kind of funky. Alright. I'll take that. So, how much bleed do you have? 4? How much damage are you taking? Oh, 4, obviously. Alright, we want to play this at the next opportunity, but let's not get hit anymore because we do have this wound on ourselves. Well, you're dead. So let's improvise Leech. You don't have counter on. You're actually going to flee in 2 damage. So, get him now. Probably should have played this first. Just to maximize the experience the card gets. Alright. War Story. I mean, no thank you. You don't do any negotiations. First time you expend a card each turn, draw a card. Whenever you improvise a maneuver, gain 2 defense. Improvise a maneuver card. I don't think it's the 2 defense that we get one time because we only have one card that can improvise maneuvers, which is Slippery right here. Yeah, the 2 defense every other turn isn't worth slowing our deck down with those 2 cards. So I'll decline. Counter, discard, discard, combo, discard, combo. Piercing. I think this is all bad. So there's no good defense here. There's no good bleed or stunning or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and tend to our injuries. We're at full health. Little pet's at full health. Now, let's try to get something better. Bleed. Combo wound. Improvise. Here we go. Combo. No, I think this is all bad again. Discarding your hand. This is a good one-time defensive play, but it doesn't add that much. And we don't have cards that benefit from being discarded. These 2 are maybes. Apply bleed equal to damage dealt by this card. Hemorrhage is a good card. Because Hemorrhage is such a good card, I think we want it. Because if we stack bleed high enough, this can be a 10 damage card pretty easily. It does slow down our deck a bit. Okay, I'm gonna take this middle pack instead because it has 2 cards that are on par, on theme for our deck. Carve is kind of a loss though. Alright. And the ability to discard cards that the opponent puts into your deck, like wounds or whatever, can't be understated. So, you're getting hit for 10, nothing I can do about that. Because I can't put that on you. So instead, we'll bleed you, and bleed you some more. Thankfully, you defended yourself perfectly for that. Now, you do have bleed on you, so enjoy your impairment and your wound. Let's go ahead, block most of this damage, and then bleed you some more. We are going to take 1, which is unfortunate because we do get the bleed, but it's not so bad because we get to discard it. Or do I just want to take the damage? Interesting question. Now let's go ahead and play this card. It's 1 less damage, but it does allow the card to get experience. And we just want to keep our health as high as possible because we're chopping you down pretty quickly. Now, improvise a card from your discard. We'll go ahead and get survival reflexes. We're taking 11. Go ahead and discard you. The question is, do we play Gash? You're going to hit us for 4, which won't break through our defense. And then 5 and 6 will get reduced to 4 and 4 because he won't have the wound on us. But we'll only have 5 defense. We get hit by 1 attack. As it is right now, we still get hit for 1. So why do this? To give him 1 wound? It'd give him 1 wound, which you can take more damage off of him for. It'll be like 1 point of extra damage. Or do we take any extra damage? We're going to take 2 as is. If you get reduced to 4 and 4... No, we lose in this. We lose in this. It was very slight, but that was going to be a loss for us. So, what's your deal? We would like to improvise first because we are definitely playing this card. Now, we'll draw you. Card from your draw pile. Could be anything. Could be anything. Would we want to get Gash? That'd be real nice. Would we rather get Gash or this bleed card? We want this bleed card for that sustained. We want to keep the bleed on him forever. It's how we win. So just keep it there as long as possible. This is really unfortunate. We're definitely just going to play... what are you doing this turn? You're not attacking anybody? So keep the bleed on him. This is gonna hurt. But... And he's gonna survive with 1 health. That's annoying. Two health? Whatever. Math is hard. He does have counter up. Let's discard you. Let's bleed on you, or at least vamp from you, and we got it. He's gonna bleed out. We put him down. Yeah. So by taking advantage of the decks that beat us consistently, the bleed decks, we're on a good path to win again. So we definitely want 2 impair, 2 wound, so it carries over to turns beyond the one that we played it on. Now, 1 extra bleed is fine. 1 extra bleed is fine, because I'd rather it be consistent. You know, I don't want to gamble for 1 more. I'd rather have it guaranteed. Improvise plus. We have no card with multi-hit, so which card we draw isn't as important. So we'll take the +6 damage. Again, same deal here. Which card we improvise? Because we don't have any cards that say on improvise deals extra. So we'll just go with the flat +6. And we'll make you cost 0. To ensure we can play as much bleed as we can, and getting Zin's Razor is always great. Next. The next thing that we want to see, we're not fighting Olo this round, which is great, because the Oshnu is a real pain in the butt. We're never going to play 8 or more cards. +1 to the minimum. Most of our cards have a range on them? Most of them do. But again, without multi-strike or multi-hitting attacks, I think it's real boring. I think this is another decline. We really want the consistency in our deck. Now, Hemorrhage is interesting. Hemorrhage is real interesting. Target a random enemy for each card in your hand. Each of these packs has a rare. So I like having a defense. I really like Hemorrhage because we're gonna heal. Well, what do you upgrade into? Heal 2? Healing 2 every time we apply bleed, and we're gonna apply bleed multiple times every turn. It makes the battle slower, but I think it helps guarantee a win. Alright. Craft slot, we don't need it, we only took 1, so we'll take the Vapors instead. So, alright, your deal is that we want to play as many cards during 1 turn as possible. We have 3 energy, we can do some stuff, So, impair him, definitely. If we play this, then we definitely don't, we have enough defense. So, go ahead and bleed him. Discard a card. And hit him. Easy. Easy turn 1. And you put junk in my deck, which is fine, because I can use that to beat you up later. So, What are you doing this time? 8 damage? Don't mind if I do. Get these out here. Start punching them. Okay, we're taking 6. What if, instead of taking 6, we didn't? What if we just didn't take 6 damage? And the bleed's great, because he does have a lot of defense, and this just gets around it. I do hate that. So, you're prepping for your big turn next turn. So let's go ahead. Hemorrhage up for the future. Burn him and scorch him, because we have no bleed in our hand. Here comes the big turn. Now, we need to play as many cards as possible. We don't have much defense, but this is getting stronger with each card we play. Now, we don't want to heal yet, so let's avoid doing that. Instead, we'll put some bleed on you, and then gain 10 defense. We're totally okay. Good turn. Real good turn. Got through his nastiest one. So, the target does have bleed, so let's impair and wound him. You're not attacking us this turn. We can only put this on ourselves. So let's go ahead and bleed you. And yeah, no need to heal, no need to heal. We're okay. We don't need to play anything else. What's going on this turn? On this turn, he gets bled. We just play as offensively as possible right now. 2 to 8 damage or 3 to 4 damage. Let's just go wild on him. Okay, now he's going to wrench us. So we definitely want to jab him as much as possible. 6 damage, 6 damage. Go ahead and discard a card. Let's discard this one, because we definitely don't have the energy base to play as much as we would like. Let's go ahead, improvise. It doesn't matter, because we're just going to play this for the extra bleed, and we already have enough defense. It's unfortunate that we're wrenched again, but we'll live. Now, you're being a jerk. Too many attacks going off. And we don't have many attacks of our own. Interesting. So enjoy getting whacked a bit. We can't apply it to our friend. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to take quite a beating. I'm glad you put some defense up. Alright, this battle's been going on for a bit. You have 2 bleed on you. We definitely want to keep the bleed up. Question is, do we... Let's hold on to this for the future. Do we burn and scorch him? Or do we do 2 quick jabs? I think our health is fine. We need to get the damage out there. Yeah, I have no issue taking 3. You're hitting us for 9 now. Let's go ahead. Start healing. And then gain 1 combo for every 2 cards in your hand. That's useless. Hold on. Hold on. Do wounds go away? Each turn they reduce by 1. So in the future, this is going to be a bit of a gamble, right? But we apply gain combo, use combo. We're going to get hit for 7. That's fine. But we're going to gamble on getting some multi-hits. Woof, this is rough. This is rough. Go ahead, put more wound on him. Keep that impair going. Improvise a card from your discard. What do we want? What do we want? We want something that hits multiple times, like quick jab. However, However, bleeding and impairing is how we win. Well, bleeding and impairing is what we got. And you know, now that I think about it, the damage didn't matter that much because he had so much defense. Alright, again, you are in danger. I'm not a big fan of that. How many cards can we reasonably play? 1, 2, 3 cards. I feel like this is better. So there's 1, 2, 3 cards. You're leaving us, that's gonna be rough. You gain 4 defense though, so this might not be accurate. Thankfully it wasn't. And he's just down to 23 health. We can get through that. We can get through that. He's going to be impaired for a while, so you're not as necessary. Let's go ahead and let's think before we act. Think before we act. 2 quick jabs. Let's get the healing going. Reduce the damage that we're taking, because we don't plan on it cycling through enough for him to do his huge attack again. That's not going to do anything. Yeah, it won't even break through his armor. Well, if it's not going to break through his armor, what do you want to do? Play both of these on the off chance that it does. On the off chance. There you go. Oh, there you go, and he bleeds out. And the bleed kills him. Perfect. Okie dokie. So, increase by 3 for each card played this turn, or start with 5. So on 2 cards played, you're going to be 9, and you're going to be 8. And it's very rare that we're going to be able to play more than 2 cards. Sometimes you can play 3 cards before we play this, but that's going to be very rare. So we'll go for consistency, we'll go for the bigger healing, because we don't need you turn 1. And depending on what the enemy does on turn 1, we might not want you. The target has 5 bleed or more, apply 2 impair. I believe permanently impairing the enemy will be a nice boon for us. Again, 6 defense is better. We went through that already. 4 spanner. Temporary power is not my... It's not my bag. I am not the biggest fan. Your first attack each battle applies 3 wound. No, not good enough. Start every 3rd turn, improvise a card from your draw pile. Interesting, but not great because it doesn't reduce the cost of it. Gives us more things to choose from, but it's just we don't have any way to reduce the cost. We only wind up playing a few cards each turn. So do we want to install upgrade 3 random battle cards? Maybe. We do have a bit of discard, so maybe having garbage added wouldn't be the worst thing. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. Go ahead and upgrade. Choose a battle pack. 2 defense, combo, improvise, nope. Combo, improvise, combo, bleed. No, none of this is worth it. So what are we upgrading? 4 to 6. Do more damage. 12's average is 6. So there you go. Not great, but at least they're objectively better. And I think we're done adding cards to our deck. We'll look, but I'm not really expecting much. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Alright, and I'm a huge fan of starting with this many people on our side. You're not hitting me this turn, so we're definitely going to just get our passive benefit going, and then put the bleed on you. 4 wound is huge though. Huge as in like really bad. We are going to improvise a card. Yeah, we're gonna apply a bunch of wound and impair on you, because everybody's attacking this turn. And there you go, enjoy having 7 bleed. Alright, stop going after my little buddy. No. This is a really weak turn, and nothing we do is going to make it much stronger. So, we just play what we have and move on. Don't dwell on it too much. Our little buddy Spoops is going to suffer. So, order of operations here. Let's apply bleed to you. Because you're attacking everybody, right? No, you're just attacking them. Nobody's attacking everybody. Well, I still believe... What is this? We'll panic if an ally dies. Spoops isn't getting hurt. I still believe... Let's focus... Target has 5 bleed or more applied to impair. There's a chance. There's a... There you go. I wanted to guarantee that you have bleed so that we can guarantee that you have impair for the next turn. And then go ahead, defend yourself. Because I know you're not attacking us this turn, but in the future, next turn you can attack us all. Or me. So, what's going on now? We're not getting hurt, you're attacking them. You're diseased. And you're not getting a hit. That's real stinky. Well, if we're not getting hit, go ahead and give me this. Apply a bunch of bleed. What does it take to get rid of you? 21 damage. You're taking 5, so that's 16, which could come from this card alone. To get rid of you is going to take 32 minus 8, 24, which could come... Well, it's not going to come from these two alone. Let's go ahead and get rid of the fleet. Heals us a little bit. They're already surrendering, so we'll hit you instead. Bleed out, please. There you go. Also, stop attacking my allies. Wow, there is just some garbage in this hand. Maybe I underestimated our deck. Now, you have wound on you. So I kind of just want to hurt you a lot. 6 health, 21 remaining. We're not doing 21 damage though. Meanwhile, 11, punch through a bit more. I think we focus on you, let the disease wear you down a bit more. Goodbye. Yeah. Where did you go? What happened there? I missed that transaction. We are not taking damage. You're hitting them for 8, but you two are buffing. Alright, alright. Just go heavy on the bleed. And let's just get this card out of our deck. I think we have enough ways to heal. And by enough ways to heal, I mean we heal every turn for some multiple of 2. So it doesn't matter that much. So, let's draw a card. Let's keep this going. And let's go ahead and only take 2 damage this turn instead of 11. Alright, what's next? We know getting fatigued is not a big deal. We knew it was going to come. We built ourselves for sustain. You are dealing a bunch of damage to me, though. So, what do I want to do about that? I would like... Let's improvise a card. Do you have Impair and Wound on you? You do. Would we like to keep that going for the future? I would. Let's go heavy on defense, though, because I believe this is going to be a painful turn, and it doesn't have to be. This is 25 damage. We're gonna get real close. You do not have 5 bleed or more. But it's better than the other card. And you have 5 bleed after that was applied, so it went... Alright. I didn't know the order that the card would happen. I didn't know if it was going to be all instantaneous. But it applied the bleed first, and then it went for the Impair proc. So that's good to know. Called in another one? Alright. Alright. So... You're being chipped down pretty well. And who's attacking who? I hate that the damage is scattered everywhere. Let's remove... Let's keep the bleed up on the down. I think focusing you down, making sure that you're weak as long as possible, is going to be how we win this. Go ahead and just stab somebody. And then defend yourself. You getting impaired is huge. Oh, you're gonna power up. Which is annoying, yeah. So, you're being made to flee or panic. We have a lot of defense in hand. Always on the dawn. We are not taking much damage. Just keep it going. Doesn't matter. The disease will wear you down. But maybe not fast enough. All 3 of you are fleeing this turn? Or you panicked last turn, you're gonna flee this time? Oh, okay. So we gotta look at the numbers. We have to deal 44 damage to you. How do we do that? We apply bleed. And we heal from it. And then we deal as much damage as possible. Well, let's see what this does. Thank you. Alright. Thank you, game. That was huge. You're gonna be down to 11 health. Maybe his allies only last a certain number of turns? I'm sorry, little bog creature. You did your job. You did it well. Let's improvise first. See what we get. 7 to 11 bleed on him? It's a lot of damage. It's enough to make him flee. Put him down. You scared away my bug buddy. Leech gets upgraded. Make it cost 0 so we can play it on whatever turn and it won't affect us. Nadon's Blade. Apply 4 stacks of Wound, Bleed, or Impair. Yeah, it fits into our deck. Now, gain 4 defense if you have Wound or Impair. Wound is twice as effective. Yo! Doesn't make it last twice as long though? No. And we had enough garbage turns, I don't want to slow us down with another implant debuff. Your counterattacks apply 1 wound, improvise an attack. Whenever you discard a card, improvise. Discard. None of this is calling out to me. And of course I'm taking you with me, what the heck? And you, come on now. And to my injuries, all 6 points of them. Do we add a battle graph slot? Nope. Do we... I think we go for the big score because it replenishes. Yeah. It's, I feel pretty solid about this deck. Now, bleed is kind of weird against the bog monster, but I think we're gonna be okay. Start off by putting bleed on you, and I actually think this is a good turn to get that going. Now it's unfortunate that you're gonna panic and leave us so soon, but so be it. Again, we're not taking damage this turn. So, yo, this is huge. And I believe the amount of health that he has at the end of 3 or 4 turns, whenever the monster comes and eats him, determines how much health the monster has. Because he has 70 health right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You're being killed. That's unfortunate. What can we do about that? We can hit each of you 1 time. I think that's the best we can do. Apply burn to all enemies. Sure. Apply bleed to you. And then hit you 3 times. To take full advantage of the wound that he has. Get burned. Hopefully that'll close your eyes. Okay. It doesn't count. I missed it. Plus 21? Is that what he got from it? Has devoured the Blogger Priest, gaining 21 health. Yeah. I think that's what it did. Yeah, so these eyes don't close from taking damage, they close from specifically from getting hit. So, hit you 1 time, hit you 1 time, and let's go ahead and get this blade out of here. 4 bleed is a fine start. Now, we definitely want to play this. We're not getting hit this turn. You're dying to being hit, so not an issue. Not, unfortunately, a poor use of Zin's Razor, but so be it. Now we need to learn our lesson from last time. When he puts up those cash boxes, or when he steals your stuff, make sure you break them, because he's gonna ruin your freaking day, dude. And here we just play our whole hand. We'll hold this for those cash boxes in the future, or cache, I don't know, C-A-C-H-E, however you pronounce that word. But we want to be able to hit multiple of them. Don't do that. You took so much of my stuff. Do we have any multi-hit cards? Attack 1 random. That hurts. Okay. I think we still improvise. Attack a random enemy for a lot of damage. Wrong enemy! Like the one time I didn't want you to do that. Okay, blast them all. Yeah, break these boxes. I need my cards back. Like, I need this box first. This box is the most important. You're gonna go away in 2 turns. What the heck? Let's see. Let's go ahead and just heal 1 off you. And then you're getting hit for 15. Who's hurting you? The grout monster's hurting everybody. Okay, I hate it, but I need you guys to live. Now. 2 to 14 damage on a random target, or 8 damage. Stop! Please, I just need you to hit anybody else. Alright. Now you guys are definitely dying. Improvise an attack card. Okay. You're taking 5. You're taking 6. Or you need 6. So this is 14 to 16 damage, which should be enough to put you away. Because hopefully the bleed procs. No, it rolled low. It rolled low. We need these cards. There's no negotiation about that. Now, it's unfortunate that we lost those two. It's more unfortunate that we lost all those cards, but we just needed to make sure we got at least something out of all that. Maybe if we didn't randomly roll on the Grout monster every time, we'd be in a better position, but I can't be mad I chose to gamble. So, where is... You're here. We want you every time, because we want these status effects going as often as possible. These bog defenses are a real pain in the butt. You guys counter, start chipping you down. Yeah, we're not taking damage this turn. We can't apply this defense to anybody else. Should have played you first. Don't do that, dummy. Go after the mine. This explosion builds up until it's going to be able to take you guys out. We'll defeat you next turn. So for now, we'll go after... Oh no, but you're going to get destroyed this turn. By who? The Grout monster? Yeah, we can't do anything about that either. Apply bleed. Apply impair. Attack a random target. That's stinky poo poo, but we'll heal through it eventually. That's the worst thing though. That exploding, that was real bad. Now this is enough explosion to kill both of you. The question is, how do we do it? 4 to 4. Okay, get out of here. You stink and I don't like you. Target has bleed, apply wound, and then get more bleed on him. Alright. So you're going to summon some more stuff this turn. Bad turn for us to get what we got. Let's see, he has Impair lasting for a while. We only have 2 energy. I think you just keep the wounds going. It doesn't matter. Alright, same setup as last time. Deal the big 10 damage. Apply bleed. Heals us a little bit. Puts a timer on him. 25 damage will be enough to take out you, not you. But now we can focus on this card. We want to do our big hit. We want to apply bleed. We want to discard this card. You die, which takes out the 2 of you. Now we're taking 5 damage that can't be blocked. This will impair you for more turns. Gaining combo might be helpful in the future, but we keep that bleed high. Please don't take more of my cards. What is this? These are both required, so we had to get them back. There's no arguing with it. So we would love to get boosted lacerate, because it'll take out one of you almost immediately. 9 to 11 plus 5. Yeah. And then, so you're dead over time. So we'll put the bleed on you to get you closer to being dead over time. Oh, what the heck? They blew up the explosive in the background. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. I don't even remember if we had any defenses in hand. I completely overlooked it. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I didn't feel like we were in over our head. I think our deck was fine. A couple cards I wish we could remove, but it was a fine, functional deck. I think we played it well too. Maybe a couple mistakes here and there, but nothing to crush my ego. So 870 is our score today. We died on the final boss, but streak's over. Our little mini streak's over. We'll start a new one. See you next time.